Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is May 2nd, 2025, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to this quarterly chart and see what we see. On this quarterly chart, we still see red. We're still below the yearly pivot. So again, this is confirmation of this whole bear market that we're still in and all. And it's still not looking that great on the Dow, but it has got a long tail here like it is trying to push back to the upside. So we just got to kind of wait and see what happens there. But let's go ahead and go down here to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, we can see, that we are still below the 9-10 moving average. That's this blue line right here. This blue line is flattening out. So that letting us know that, is this thing getting ready to turn down more, or what's going to happen? That's usually one of those signs that you normally would be looking at. But what's that candle pattern, people, that we see on the chart right now? If you don't know what I'm talking about what we see right here. That is what it's called a bullish harami. That means this market is getting ready to go up. It doesn't really mean that. It's just a bullish pattern that's happening right now in the market. It's only 2 days in the month, so don't get too excited, So we got to really, we would need to wait until the end of the month to see what's actually going to really happen with that pattern that is forming right now in these first 2 days of the month, and see what's going to happen. But so that's that. We'll be looking for that confirmation candle on that. We have to wait till the end of the month to decide if that's actually our bullish pattern that we're looking for those guys who want to do the Dow early entry type thing. But you have to wait. Be patient. Learn to wait in this game. It's a waiting game. But let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart, see what we see there on this weekly chart, and let me erase that. On this weekly chart, last week I was talking about the whole thing that I was talking about this right here. I just call it a piercing pattern. I think on the at Right Side Trading we have a name for that and all, but that's a piercing pattern, and we have gotten confirmation with this candle right here closing above this high. Now we have gotten confirmation of that pattern and all, and that's again why on the higher time frame I see the bullish harami. On this time frame I see confirmation of a weekly pattern, and come next month these monthly pivots will be in play. I see us opening above that monthly pivot and all. So what does that mean? Just verify this. These are monthly pivots. So that means my expectation, which is not that big of a deal, I expect us to come up here like this somewhere. Doesn't mean anything, just my expectation, what I'm looking for. But the other thing that we have to break is this 50 moving average. If we can get above that some kind of way, I do expect us getting above this area right here and getting where we're going to start fighting these tops up here somewhere. So that's what I can see here on this weekly chart. But we got to see how all this plays out and all. Well, let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily noise, the thing that's been happening here on this daily noise and all that I kind of was expecting, and what I kind of expect next week, is these little gaps here, how the market, and this big gap here, how the market has been gapping up here. So I kind of expect more of that come next week. That's what we're going to need to do, because again, a lot of times we like coming up and filling these gaps. So we need to come up here and fill this gap, and then we're going to be fighting this high, up here to see what's going to happen here. And that's pretty much it. It does look like this market is definitely trying to turn around and trying to get back above the highs and see if it can start making all-time highs again. I will say it. Can we make all-time highs again? Don't know. Man, need some major news for that to happen, but we have to kind of wait and see and all. But that's it. That's all I really want to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.